The original key organizer that we launched in 2013 is actually a personal project for me. I was training for a half marathon back then, and I got sick of my keys jingling in my pocket when I went for a run. It's come a long way because the original key organizer product has not only reached a lot of people, it's sold over 1 million units worldwide, but it's also allowed us to come up with other products that help people organize.
The version 2 key organizer is a really great key organizer all in all. We really refined what we're trying to achieve in the V1, and we're really proud about what we've put together for the version 2. Going beyond that, I guess it is difficult. Initially, when we were looking at developing a new key organizer, like how are we going to get better? Like what areas can we actually do to get better here?
Asking the question of how the version 2 key organizer, which is already a great product, and it's taken our company way, way further than what we thought was possible. And we went back to the core audience for the key organizer and we asked them, how can it be even better? Our goal was really to create the best key organizer out there. And Key Organizer Pro is about refinement. It's about obsessing over the tiniest details. I have really designed it for people who really care. They would notice the little details. They would notice all these things that we've spent a lot of time obsessing about.
When developing the Key Organizer Pro, we really thought the iconic silhouette of the key organizer was something that should be retained. It existed from the very first key organizer through to our 2.0 key organizer. Where we landed on, where was about keeping the silhouette, keeping the overall form, function, and the look and the style of the key organizer, and just diving into how we can make this thing better to really elevate the usability of the product. It was our pursuit to kind of make the Key Organizer Pro the best possible experience to use. How do we break that wall between having a key organized but actually making it do something for you? Part of the Key Organizer Pro process was to redesign and redevelop all of the components from the ground up. And one we spent a lot of time on was our hardware system. We thought there was a lot of opportunity here to really enhance the product in the hardware part of the Key Organizer Pro. What we're trying to do with the hardware was to reduce a lot of the loose components, which is present in our version 2. The hardware is designed to become fixed to the band, so that when you assemble and disassemble the hardware itself, everything kind of is held securely in place, and it makes it a lot easier to put your keys on and take them off. By doing that, what we've done is we've incorporated the spring tension system into the shaft itself and kind of bolted it down into the band, so that's all one assembly now instead of multiple loose components. When developing the Key Organizer Pro band, we wanted to increase the durability of the band itself, and the hemmed edge construction really takes it to another level in regards to durability. Along with the edge construction, what we've done is we've fixed the D-ring to the base of the key organizer. So what's really great about fixing the D-ring at the end, it keeps the D-ring and whatever you've attached to the Key Organizer Pro at that end away from the movement of the keys, to keep a really consistent, reliable motion of access to the Key Organizer Pro. What we've done previously in our previous generation, the 2.0, was use a coin to access, which is really great for security. We had some indents in the underside of the screw that allowed it to click into place when using a coin. We took that same ideology, and what we changed was we kind of refined the mating surfaces between the band and the screw that allowed us to have this kind of micro adjustment in the hardware, which also allowed us to remove a tooled assembly altogether. So those two combined allow you to screw the hardware down, have a really great micro adjustment so you can really kind of dial in the tension that you're after for your keys. The refined surfaces meant that you didn't need a tool to open it. Use your fingers, and it's got a great grip surface on the top surface, and you can use either your thumb or your fingers just to release the hardware. What we're trying to do with the Key Organizer Pro was to enhance the usability, and the Quick Flip tool allows you to quickly access your most used key we developed this super simple component that had a high friction side that created the most amount of friction in the key organizer. And on the reverse side of that, we had a low friction side, which is the least amount of friction within the key organizer. When you rotate the quick flip tool, it will take the one key on the high friction side and rotate with the tool, and then separating it from the rest of the keys in the stack with the low friction surface.
I'm really proud of a lot of the products that we've come up with. You know, there's quite a lot now in the past 10 years, but this one is a special one, you know, and it's for various good reasons, I think. Not only it kickstarted our company 10 years ago, but it's also a product that has reached the most amount of people in the world. And I think for me, that is why I do what I do. You know, like having our products that we work on, that we pour our blood and sweat into, and having it used by a lot of people around the world, that's really fulfilling for me. And the Key Organizer Pro, it really is a good testament to what we believe in as a company. You know, one of our values for Orbitkey is better than yesterday, and this naturally drives us to question how we could have come up with a better product given we have more time and also more resources. And Key Organizer Pro is the answer to that question, right? We're not really trying to reinvent the keyring or the wheels anymore. It's more about taking what's worked from the version 2 and really focusing on the very, very important details. But this is just designed for people who want the best, who want the absolute best. It's not designed to replace the version 2, but again, it's designed to be better.
With the elements that make up the Key Organizer Pro, really elevates all of the great things about what we've developed with our Key Organizer Pro, but really taken it to another level. With the refined hardware, the new band construction, the quick flip tool, everything about the look and feel and how you interact with the product, it's really up there. And I believe the Key Organizer Pro is not only the best key organizer out there, but also the best key organizer system design.